Oh, wow. What a beautiful building. Let's see what the Eastway team is doing today.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Brandon, how are you?
I'm great. Good to see you guys.
So, we got some exciting questions for you today.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
I'm ready. We ready to walk?
Yeah, we're ready
Perfect.
to walk. What are you most excited for when Eastway opens?
I think the thing that I'm most excited about is just to get everybody back into the facilities. I know a lot of ours have been closed. We haven't been able to offer as many programs or in-person programs like everybody was participating in. So kind of getting everybody back in the feel of things and recreating and having a good time and making sure everybody has a smile on their face.
Nice. And what programs will you offer in sports and fitness?
We're going to have a ton of programs. We will have youth sports, adult sports, introductory level classes, exercise classes, personal training, you name it, we're going to have it. Right here is our mat court where the first one for Mecklenburg County. We're going to be doing a lot of indoor soccer, some floor hockey, basketball, a little bit of everything. So it's fully enclosed. It's got a net up top, scoreboard. So this is going to be a great place for sports, and we're excited to get started.
So am I. Who is your all-time favorite athlete?
Oh, that's easy. Derek Jeter, number 2, the captain, is my favorite athlete of all time.
And how will group exercise classes work?
So we're going to have some group exercise classes that are free for members. We're also going to have some that are paid. So it's really going to depend on the specialty and the level of the class. But we're going to have a variety for everybody.
Wonderful. And I know you're going to show us some more amenities that you have in the sports and fitness area. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the fitness classes you want to have?
Yes, so some of the fitness classes that we're going to have Zumba, we're going to have cycling, yoga, Pilates, high intensity training. We're going to have a lot of senior classes for our senior friends. So youth classes, adult classes, there's literally going to be something for everyone at all times of the day.
Nice. So everybody has their favorite part about Eastway. What is your favorite area?
Obviously sports and fitness as a whole, but I really think my favorite part of sports and fitness is our synthetic turf, which is down here. So it's gonna be a lot of being able to do a lot of different types of training, agility work, ladder work, something unique. And I think the participants and guests are going to really enjoy it.
And what is your vision for sports and fitness at Eastway?
So I know everyone says we are a one-stop shop, and I truly do believe that. My vision is, if a child has a practice, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, guardian, they can come work out, they can attend a different program, catch a swim lesson at the same time. So kind of making sure the whole family's involved. And everyone's kind of getting out there and recreating.
Okay, now we're going to ask you a fun question.
Okay.
If you had to bury a treasure, where would you hide it?
Any type of treasure?
Any type of treasure.
That would have to be Cullowhee, North Carolina. That's exactly where I'd bury the treasure.
Why Cullowhee?
Cullowhee's where I went to undergrad, Western Carolina University. It holds a special place in my heart. That's where I fell in love with recreation. I worked for campus recreation there in a big facility, had a pool, had fitness area, intramurals. It's kind of where I developed my love and passion for it.
Nice. And where are we now?
So right now we're actually upstairs with some more fitness equipment. I'm going to walk you around, and we're actually going to go check out one of our studios.
And I heard you got an indoor track in here.
Yes, we do. We're not on it yet. But once we go to the studios, we'll come back around and overlook the courts. 9 laps is 1 mile here, so you get a scenic view. You can check out the courts. You can check out the turf field outside. You can overlook the pool. So it shouldn't be a boring walk.
And so we can make sure it's not a boring walk, we're going to ask you some fun questions.
Okay.
If you could live in any home from a TV show or movie, which one would you choose?
I would choose Sonny Koufax's apartment in Big Daddy.
Haha. Well, what's the best part about that apartment?
It's just so open. It's just kind of rustic. It's just like a manly place to live. There's sports stuff. You know, you can order them from Cozy's. It's honestly just a great bachelor pad.
Nice.
So like I said, that's our hardwood court. This is our mat court, and then we're gonna take a peek into our cycle studio. So we actually have 4 studios. This is one of the 4. It's a cycle studio. We have 2 others on both ends of this, and then on the far end, it's kind of gonna be our quieter programs like yoga and things like that. So we'll go check that out. It's got a spectacular view of outside.
I know this is going to be one of the areas that everybody's going to want to be because of the view. And what kind of classes again that you said you were going to have in here?
So in here, we're going to have some yoga classes. We're going to have dance classes, dance, ballet, a ton of variety. Hopefully appealing to everybody. And if there's something that you guys want to see, just let us know, and we'll see what we can do and make sure we can fit it in.
Nice.
So right now we actually are on the track. So like I said, 9 laps equals 1 mile. We can sneak back through here. We've got a little bit more equipment. We're gonna have some medicine balls and some rollers. And you know, if you don't want to be seen when you're working out, feel free to come in this little hidden treasure. And like I said, with it not being a boring walk, you can come by and overlook the lap pool, the leisure pool, and all those other things.
And how about personal training? Will you have personal training and health assessments available?
Yes, we will. We'll have personal trainers. We'll have students from UNC Charlotte that we partner with. They'll actually be able to do health assessments. They will have a little kind of office, which is downstairs. We did pass it. It's kind of tucked in the back. Whenever you'll see the back orange stairs. So tucked way back there, we've got 2 fitness assessment spots.
And what kind of equipment do you have here? Give me a few of the equipment choices.
So we have upstairs, we pretty much have all of our ellipticals. We have the self-propelled treadmills. We have the Jacob's ladders. Downstairs, it's more of our free weights, benches, dumbbells, and then inside each of the rooms we'll have ab rollers, bands, you name it, we'll have it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Brandon, for doing this interview with us. And we are looking forward to Eastway opening and the community being back in the building. Hello, Pepe. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. We are here to hear about what you got to tell us about the nature space at Eastway. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Let me show you.
All right. Why is there a nature room at Eastway?
So this is going to be just one part of the programming that we do at Eastway. The nature is it's bringing really a big component. This building is in almost 100-acre property. So of course there's a lot to offer inside, but there's a lot that we can offer outside. Let folks in the community know what is in their backyard, what is around them, and how to enjoy this beautiful park.
Okay. And what kind of programs will you be offering?
So our idea is to offer nature-based programming for all ages. So we will be doing workshops for seniors. We will be offering programs for preschool like story time and walks. We will be offering summer camps. So just about any nature-based programming that the community is interested in, we are hoping to be able to offer.
And how much outdoor space is outside Eastway?
So luckily this building is sitting in almost 100-acre property. It's adjacent to another park. So the idea is that we can go outside and do a lot of nature programming on trails, on small retention ponds. There are different habitats within the park. So it's going to be key to take advantage of those outdoor and open spaces to learn a little bit more about nature and what it's in people's backyards.
With all those ideas that you have, how many programming staff will you have in the nature area?
So luckily we're going to have a total of 5 staff in the nature room. Some of them will be permanent, some of them will be part-time, but that will give us a lot of flexibility to offer everything from, like I said, senior programs to preschool programs for preschool kids, summer camps, try to offer just a wide variety of nature programming almost every day of the week.
And since we're all about nature, we're all about the kids, and we're all about the animals, will you be able to take care of injured animals like birds and turtles on site?
So that's something that happens very often at nature centers. Folks come out just because we are very oriented on nature and things that happen in nature. Unfortunately, we are not a licensed rehabilitator in North Carolina, so we are not going to be the right avenue. We may be able to answer some questions on how to care for them. We will be able to tell you about how to attract them to your backyard if you're interested in that. But as far as caring for injured animals, we will be able to tell you who can do that for you depending on the type of animal.
Mm-hmm. And tell us a little bit about the outdoor spaces that you have available here at Eastway.
So there are lots of trails, lots of nature all around the building, which is beautiful. There are a couple of retention ponds, so I'm sure we will be able to go on nature hikes. That's our idea, to get a big component of our programming outside, go on the trails, explore nature, go out on walks, do some bird watching out here.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a little bit of everything.
Good. And what kind of exhibits will you have in the nature room?
So our idea is to hopefully break some of those myths or debunk some of the myths that people have around nature, particularly things that you find in urban settings. Thinking that most, snakes are bad for us, or anything that flies can bite or sting you or may hurt you. And a lot of those are myths. And the idea is to have some of those exhibits just to share with the public about how important nature is, even if it's in small spaces in our backyard in an urban setting.
That's wonderful. With all those wonderful things happening and all those programs that you have available, how would someone register for the programs?
It is super easy. Anybody can do it. You can go online, go to www.parkandrec.com, and you can find a link for registering for programs and activities online and register yourself.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right.
All right. So I think I've badgered the entire team all day with questions, but we're excited. So we are looking forward to Eastway opening and the community being back in the building.
See you soon!